Hello, Rebecca. I hope you have been well. I hope your 2022 is off to a great start. All right, my friend, finally we're doing this. I'm a couple days early. I hope that redeems me in some way. My shop is kind of crazy, and I don't know if you follow YouTube, but you are on the tail end of me doing personal readings, at least for the foreseeable future. I'm embarking on a pretty big project that Spirit's kind of pushing me into. And I feel like it's appropriate to share that with you if you didn't know that, because I'm kind of feeling the same as going on with you. What I heard in meditation around your energy, Rebecca, is that you're going through a major shift or change in your family, in your routine. There's something that feels like it's really pivoting. This can be by choice, it can be by necessity, not really certain at this point. But what I also heard was you could be going through this period where you're reinventing you, which is really interesting. So, Rebecca, I'm going to begin by pulling some energies to help me kind of set the stage for the energy that I'll be connecting to around your career, what you're doing. So let's do that first. We are going to do a really big deep dive into external influences and what you're being guided to do and where are your strengths. Because there's something about this that feels like it's shifting you in maybe a new direction. So let's take a look. Now, whether this is about a bigger story going on with you, or this is just simply, kind of rediscovering a bigger purpose for yourself, all of that will come out. So let's get to it. Spirit, what do you have for Rebecca, please, regarding her career and any shifts in her life? Okay, wanted to give those a chance to come out. We have giving and receiving. Through the law of reciprocity, there is rewarding compensation that comes from healthy exchange with others. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Oh my goodness. I got to tell you, Spirit knows what you need to hear. They do. And I feel, there's something that I'm picking up on that is a big change for you, and it might force you in a way, in a good way, to reinvent yourself, to shift into something that for you is super meaningful, deeply meaningful. Being a mother is deeply meaningful. I'm not a mom, but I had a mom with a lot of kids, me being the youngest, and I know how, when you have a lot of children at home, or you have just one or two, and that is what you do for you 16 years, you want to sort of supplement or replace even that deep meaning with something that gives you autonomy and freedom and fulfillment in a lot of ways. It's kind of what I'm feeling for you. So here we go. Practice positivity. Your higher self. In the matrix. Interesting. I feel like you're moving from a way of living, a way of being, into something way more meaningful. Spiritual coursework. Wow. You may consider a spiritual vocation. I knew it. Healing the soul's DNA. Pain, which has embedded itself into the soul's DNA, doesn't have to define our future. By facing our deepest hurts, we heal. There is something about your experience, Rebecca, that is meant to put you on a new trajectory. Major life changes ahead. Regardless of its shape, consider change a gift for your soul's evolution. If this is around something bigger, like I alluded to, I'm going to keep your reading fairly focused on career and what Spirit's advice is for you for how to move into this. If anything, from the periphery of your career or your life comes into the reading, I'll go with it. But this could be big. Like I said, this could be by choice or maybe because you've been kind of thrust into this. So let's see where we go. I'm being guided. I don't know why, but I'm being guided to pull from this deck as well. I don't use this on YouTube. And, well, frankly, YouTube as we know it is now, going away. But I haven't used this publicly. It's fairly new to me, but I'm going to intuit the message that comes through with this. This is the the Shaman's Dream Oracle. I wanted to get that right in case you're like, ooh, I love that deck. So let's pull a couple cards from this deck because I feel like this is a huge spiritual transition for you. Let's see what comes out. Okay, Spirit also just said to me, in the Matrix can be an evaluation of doing something that you love versus doing something that makes you a ton of money. But I will tell you, and this is the follow-up message I'm hearing, when you do something of a spiritual nature for your community, when you dive into spiritual work, abundance is yours. Okay, that had to come through. That's beautiful. I was in the Matrix, Rebecca, before I started tarot. I promise you, it's nothing to fear if you're taking a leap. Grace and generosity. We have benefactor. Oh, sweet. At the bottom of the deck. Incidentally, 3 is the number of the Empress. Okay, let's find out what came through. Wow. Wow. I knew there was a reason I chose this. We have Drifter, experiencing life as it comes. You're in a boat and you left your oars on the shore. You are allowing Spirit to guide you wherever you're meant to go. Look at this, Fortune's Wheel, luck and right timing. Both are 5 cards, and 5s are about change and transition and transformation. Can be some challenges. Nothing that puts you on a new trajectory is ever, really easy. There can be some challenges along the way. So I want to now dive into a couple of things. What does Spirit want you to know about your life path and your life's work? In this deck, my Life Path Oracles is the work you're suited for or that you may get training for, the impact you make on others, the experiences that await you, and any other little thing that might uplift you along the way. And you'll know what I mean by what comes out. So let's look at your life path. What is before you? Spirit, what is on Rebecca's path regarding her career or anything else that is significant to this change? Okay, that's the one. Sorry. I'm going to go through these one more time. They're pretty jumpy. There's probably more. Okay. Bottom of the deck, specialty shop. You have an idea that is uniquely you and capable of fulfilling a need. Explore and market your idea. So you may already have something in mind. Wow. Okay, here we go. We have caring for the elderly. You may be caring for elderly parents or aging parents. That might be part of some healing work that you do. It could even be your own parents. Okay, it could be in-laws. We have lessons. Part of your life path is to experience things that seem unfair or difficult, but that are meant to evolve your soul. if you've gone through a spiritual awakening, this is probably something that you're coming into. You're realizing that you have gifts that you would like to share with others. Perhaps you've had a path that has somehow led you to this place you find yourself. And maybe what you want to do is share that with others. Put forth your talents. We have creativity. There's something that you have. It's an expression of you, and it can inspire and warm the hearts of others. So you may think, I want to turn my love into something else. And maybe that is simply, the connectedness that you feel with others, with this empath energy. It could also be, something you're learning. We have astrologer. Develop your keen understanding of how the universe and planetary aspects have an impact on people, events, and circumstances. Knowing your own astrological placements can also help you understand your life path, your life's work. I'm hearing you should maybe study some numerology around those particular aspects of your chart to understand North Node, South Node, your life's work, what you'll be doing. But you may be very adept at reading astrology. Etsy could be something that pans out for you. You may have already dabbled in this. And I just heard, your family may not understand that aspect of you. That's okay. They don't have to. They don't have to. Very interesting. So activist, writing, artist, charity, mission work, old age, starseed, wealth and abundance, medicine, which is caring for others. Now this could be that you're a caregiver. Sometimes I have to read these with a little bit of a broad lens. Foster care counseling. So some of those might resonate with you, but let's take a look at what Spirit wants you to know about where you're being led regarding the work you do. What do you have for Rebecca, Spirit? Where is she being led? Okay, I feel like there might be one more. No? Okay. Transformation through connection. Wow. That's a beautiful energy, which can be the energy of connecting to others. It can also be speaking to, if you look at this beautiful white light surrounds this person through the higher self, through the higher chakras. My goodness, it's gorgeous. We have Earth Star Chakra and Root Chakra. Okay, what I'm getting is that your chakras, everything about you is being rebalanced and realigned. If you are concerned about your stability, if there is a shift in family income or what you do for work, this bodes well for you. We have luck and right timing. So you don't have to be concerned about, money or status or, if there's a shift in that regard, I think that you just need to focus on your idea, and the rest is really up to the divine. I'm getting that connecting with the earth, connecting with Mother Earth, and spending time in nature will help. It's going to connect you to spirit, and it's also going to open up your heart chakra. Wow. Okay. Bottom of the deck, angelic healing. That's beautiful energy. All right, let's take a look at what is coming your way. Now you'll have to bear with me. I'm a shuffler and they fly, and this is a double deck. Volumes 1 and 2, Shining a Light on Your Career, and I have And Finances as a volume 2. So let's see, where is Spirit leading you? Let's go there first. I don't speak to it with the cards in this deck to spiritual vocation, but I will intuit the message that's coming through for you. Okay? So, where is Spirit guiding you? Where are you meant to take your work in the next phase of your life, Rebecca. Thank you, Spirit. Where is Rebecca meant to go? Where should she focus her energy? You might even find some repeat energies coming out. Okay. Had an itch. One more time. Let's see what comes out. I feel more energy in the deck. Okay. Last half. Stand up for your beliefs. It's interesting because when I saw this card, Guard Yourself, come out, I thought, you know what? There's nothing that you have to defend or somehow drive a point home to other people. It could be that you have a bunch of people saying to you, what? What do you mean you want to do that? Or what do you mean you want to change this or do that? Or And I'm almost feeling like, you can approach this in a very, this is how I feel. I feel very strongly about this. I was kind of picking up that there might be something that the people around you may be like, you what? And you're having to just kind of, state your case and go with it without concern about what other people think. Okay, so let's see what came out. There's no real order of these, so I'm actually going to just move those over. All right, so we have Guard Yourself. Wow. Okay. Competition. Ask your peers for assistance. Balancing expenses. Office relationship. New and renewed contracts, opening a new location. Okay, if you are working at this time, there might be something about, okay, I'm getting maybe you're not. Okay, well, let me just finish my thought. If there is something that you are either doing or entering into, there is an element here with this competition. Keep your thoughts and ideas to yourself. Guard any intellectual property or any ideas, because I don't know why I keep getting this, but it's like, you don't have to ask for permission. Look at that money coming in beneath that. That's nice. It feels to me like whatever you're doing, if you are worried about your money, watch your spending. This money on the scales is really, you can't spend more than you're bringing in. So you might have to adjust your lifestyle in the meantime. It does feel like there's maybe someone out there with whom you would either partner or who could advise you in some way. Maybe you know someone who's doing something similar, and you're ready to enter into this something, on your own, maybe in a new location. Maybe you're even thinking about moving. It allows you to open a door for yourself in some way, but you don't have to say everything you're planning or doing. Whenever I get this kind of an energy, regardless of the word competition, there's a push or a pull in some regard. And that could just be opposing opinions. Maybe there's a debate around what you're doing. It feels to me like this, you are weighing perhaps stepping out on your own. And I'm hearing that could be in, a bigger, a greater regard than what I'm really speaking to. I don't know if this is a change in your family. It could be that you are connecting with someone you're considering working with, and there's somewhat of a partnership. So let's take a look at this. is important in this decision, Spirit? Is there an opposing opinion? Is there support? Tell us about this office relationship energy, please. What does Rebecca need to know about that? Wow. Okay. That was the right card to clarify, I guess. Okay, we have golden handcuffs. And this is when we're kind of stuck doing something that pays us a lot of money. And I don't want to say stuck, but it's something that we have a hard time breaking away from because it pays so well. You know, the term golden handcuffs is, I can't let that go. I can't let that go. And that is a very, it's driven by perhaps financial interests. And that's not a bad thing if you're in a place in your life where you need that. It's not. But maybe what you're doing is reviewing, okay, not only do I want to make money, but what makes me happy? So let's see what came out to clarify this. Well, there it is. The push, the pull. I don't agree with you. There's some controversy. We have inauthentic. Whenever I see this, you have to remove any glasses, remove the mask, and understand, what is it I really want? This may not be an office relationship at all. It might be your relationship maybe with your partner, your husband, or something. And what you're doing is going out on your own. And you're both needing support, but you also have to balance people weighing in to the point where they talk you out of what you want to do. Does that resonate? Because it feels like it does. Big achievement. If this is giving up on a goal with someone, or a goal in another regard, it feels like it doesn't work for you anymore, and that could cause a bit of a debate with another person. If this is about an achievement for yourself, or having a really nice lifestyle, and now you want to do something else, that could be where the rub is. So let's take a look at this energy, because this feels like it's something that awaits you. If this isn't your energy, anything affecting your work could end up being vice versa if this resonates in an opposite direction, say with a husband or partner. But let's look at what awaits you. Clarify new contracts, opening new location. Okay. Career change. So, this is something that reinvents what you do. If, again, this can be vice versa, but let's see what we've got. All right, we have writing and publishing. And I think that did show up at some point at the, there it is, writing. So you may be very creative. You might want to start a blog, or start, a website and do an astrology column or something like that. Okay, we have golden parachute. It could be that there is some sort of downsizing. I don't know if this is COVID related. I don't know if this is just a mental break from something that kept you feeling, tethered in a way. And you're like, you know what? I need to do something for me. This is where that reinvention happens. So you have an idea. It's about sharing it. And maybe this is this. You talk to someone about, hey, you did this. Maybe you talk to someone who's in the business. But don't share too much, unless you can trust somebody. It's not like you automatically enter into partnerships with a lack of trust. Of course not. If you have a trusted source or a trusted friend, collaborate with that person, bounce some ideas off of them, but maybe just don't say too much, especially if this is bigger than just career. accusations, changes ahead, interference, international opportunity, well respected, traveling for work. Ooh. So you may consider a new location, literally. That could be a relocation. It could be expanding a business internationally. Wow. So let's take a look at how this will roll out. We're jumping into the tarot. How will this roll out for Rebecca? Okay, one card so far. Courage. Oh, this is a major arcana, the Strength card. This is, to kind of boldly go where Rebecca hasn't gone before. I mean, I feel like this is taking a leap of faith. The Lovers. There's an important connection that is part of this choice. Both major arcana. It could be this is a choice that affects family, husband. The Lovers used to be called The Choice years ago, and I say years, could be 100 years ago. This is a huge decision for you. Something that perhaps, kind of rocks your stability, rocks your boat in a way that forces you to kind of reinvent yourself. Wow. Another major arcana, the Devil. Now, when I see this card, there's a reason I use this tarot deck for career readings. It lends a certain element of clarity around why you do the things you do, why you're making the choices you're making. And with this Devil energy, which is conditioning, I'm picking up there's something about what you've grown accustomed to or what you've learned within your own family, through your parents, through, family dynamics. And it feels as though you're wearing this, you're tethered to an idea. And I feel like you're breaking that chain, or at least you're turning the key and unlocking it. So let's take a look at what else. Wow, this is a big decision for you, I can tell. And there's the leap of faith, the Fool. There it is. I picked up on it. This is massive. This is starting at 0. You got all major arcanas. And I feel like with this turning in energy, this is about, I'm getting something with this energy, like it's coming from deep within you, and it is somehow igniting something within you that I feel just puts your whole life on a new trajectory. And I can't ignore this. Now, when I see this card, Healing the Soul's DNA, and this was part of my volume 2 for this deck, you are upending patterns and paradigms that has perhaps kept you on a certain course. And it's not that it's, bad. It's not that it's good. It just is. And you accomplish what you set out to accomplish, however easy or challenging. And then at the point where your soul kind of awakens and you're being thrust into something new, that's when the awakening happens. That's when the healing happens. So when I said earlier, I feel like this is something greater or bigger, or there's something on the periphery of your career that's actually prompting this, I do feel like this is about your healing journey, and it's about coming back to Rebecca. Wow. Anything else? Okay, Spirit's wanting me to clarify the Fool, okay? You're taking a leap of faith. There's more. I feel 2 or 3 more. Clarify the Fool. What else? Yep. I love this. I love this. You're ready. Look at that ripe fruit. Ripeness. You are so ready. If this is about taking a leap and knowing when to turn the key, you're ready. We are the world. This can be a move, a relocation. In a sense, this is the Sun energy. You're coming back to happy. You're happy. flowering. That's another like readiness kind of energy. So look at that, going with the flow. And here we have a similar energy with experiencing life as it comes. Look at how similar that is. You've left your oars on the shore. And this is now about allowing Spirit to take you where you're meant to be. Wow. High Priestess. Listening to your intuition, trusting that inner voice. My goodness. Playfulness. Rebecca, if you have been embedded in responsibility and family and things that just didn't feel like they gave you the personal freedom or latitude to enrich your life, or, and I'm not comparing it to motherhood. You've dedicated your life to your kids, and that's what moms typically do. I feel like you're returning to something that maybe you feel you've lost. And I'm going to let you fill in that blank. Sometimes Spirit will give me context and sometimes not. So remember to have fun. Let go of the heavy energy. So let's see what awaits you. What comes next on this path, this career change and consideration? What comes next? Okay, we have the card of letting go, which means, it's a lot like this. You're going to sit in the boat and let the boat take you where you feel, right? Where you know instinctively you need to go. Okay, professional assistance. This may be someone who's there to help you. It could be a recruiter. It could be a confidant. Okay. We do have friends and colleagues at the bottom of the deck. So somebody in your space professionally is important to this journey. Conflict. Face it head on. It's okay. It's all temporary. It's all temporary. Anything else? Remember I said fives are about changes and challenges. Well, conflict is that as well. But I feel like this is about you hopping in the car or the truck, getting out of the mud, getting out of what has, kept you stagnant or stuck energetically, and moving forward. So let's look at these. Friends and colleagues, it came out. So people around you are very pivotal to this. Discovery. I have a talent. I have a love of, being creative or astrology, or maybe working with, the elderly. Whatever it is that you're discovering about yourself, trust what you feel. Trust what you sense. Transformation. This is big. Whatever's going on, it shifts you. And I feel like it's kind of a no turning back kind of an energy. Wow. So let's take a look at major life changes. And this is in any area of your life. What major change is coming your way? Anything else? Courage. Again, look at that. Strength energy. Repeating. You've got this. That's what I'm hearing. You've got this. Wow. You are stronger than you know. Healing from the past. Retirement. End of an era. So, again, I didn't get context whether or not you were working. Again, and this could be your partner, your husband, but this is big change that allows you to put the past in the past and just shift your energy into what you're ready for and what you love. And if you need to discover that, sit with that for a bit, because, with this inner voice energy, something that you're feeling or sensing is speaking to you. You know what you're good at, right? You know what you're maybe missing. You know financially what boxes you need to check. If this is about expenses, and if this is about collaboration with others to get something off the ground, let's not forget this. You've done well. You will do well. Set your sights on whatever it is that you need to do and take that leap. Wow. Anything else you need to know? Anything else about the future and what you need to be prepared for? Wow. Look at that. Manifesting your future, not looking back. You've grabbed a hold of that wand and you're surveying the land. Maybe this is about, a potential move. Woo! Sorry, that was really loud. I got excited. The Ace of Pentacles. Something new is coming your way. This is solid. It is stable. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have death. And whatever this transformation energy is, this end of an era, it shifts you. Knight of Pentacles, Strength, Ten of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. This is beautiful energy. Slow and steady wins the race. You've got this. Oh my gosh. So I want to get advice for you, but I don't want to use my typical messages from Spirit deck. Yeah, I agree. Advice for you, Rebecca. Where should you focus your energy moving forward? And Spirit knows what you're going through in every aspect of life. So apply this where you know this makes sense, okay? Advice for Rebecca. Where should she focus her energy? Wow. Fulfillment. Look at that. We've got plums and peaches, both ripe for the picking. So what makes you happy? What brings you joy? What fills your cup? Oh, okay. Spirit said, show it, show it. Taking risks. Very Fool energy, right? You might feel it's risky, so be calculated if you need to be. But don't hold yourself back. Don't be stuck in the mud. Courage again. You can't make that up. You can't make that up. Abundance. Wow. Let's get some advice, guidance, and timing. I feel like as a reader, I resonate with what this means for you, and you're probably going, holy wow. Like I feel like the message for you is bigger than what I'm picking up on, and it's big for me. Crazy. Wow. Bottom of the deck, in the near future. That may be the only timing card we have. Let's flip them up and see what we've got. Winter. Right now, the answer to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. Goodbye to the old, hello to the new. Yep, end of an era. And didn't you get that card? Oh, healing from the past. Okay, well, I do feel like this is a huge shift for you in such big ways. And whatever is coming in for you, it's going to, from root chakra all the way to your crown chakra, it's going to activate you in a way. This is all meant to shift you. New career. There it is. Your work focus is shifting in a positive, new, and successful direction. Yep, out with the old and look at where you're headed. I love that. I really do. So winter, right now. You're in Illinois, so right now. Anything else, Spirit? No, I'm hearing that was it. That's the message. So retire from, a state of being whatever you went to college for, whatever that is, a skill set, applying something new in a new way. I feel like this is very spiritual. If this is about astrology, your capabilities may lie there. You might explore that. I love this. This felt so clear to me. Gosh, I would just want to give you a hug. All the best to you. I'm telling you, I was in corporate. I was an executive, and I left that 12-year job, a career. One of many, but if you want some pointers, maybe this collaboration is, hey Barbara, how did you make that transition? I'm happy to answer some questions. Please feel free to reach out if I could be of help in any way. All right, my friend, all the best to you. Really, it feels like a leap, but it's going to pay off. Okay, thank you so much. Take care.